Hi, welcome back to the Basement Workshop. Today we are doing some engraving on glass. Scoring, engraving. I engraved, I guess I etched the glass. I don't know. So we have a little problem at my parents' house where the cinnamon sugar and the pepper get mixed up. So we made some custom engraved glass. A really simple project. I did have a lot of issues getting the focus to set on the containers the right way. It took me 5 tries to get these to work correctly. My big issue was getting the focus on the top and not, the art was getting way off from where it was supposed to be. It was focusing down here every time I tried to run the program. So eventually I ended up covering the top with tape, and we ended up having to lay the jars in the bottom of the Glowforge. You'll see when I first set up the video, and you'll see some pictures or some time lapses. We set it up on the stands first with a piece of wood, and we taped it down. We had tape on top, and it was still way off. And after several tries, we just kept lowering and lowering and lowering. I took measurements, and for some reason, the Glowforge just did not like this at all. And I was actually, what should have been out of focus for the Glowforge for these bottles, but that's where I had to be for it to work. Now, the few times I did actually get it to engrave the tape off, it didn't etch the glass. When I rubbed it with alcohol preps to take the tape off, it never etched the glass. So I don't know if there's a glitch in Glowforge today, but this was a really fun and simple project. The settings should be down below for how I etched the glass. I started out with my plywood settings, and then I adjusted from there. And off the top of my head, I don't remember what I ended up using. We used Sharpie to color the etching in. I went over it once with just plain red Sharpie and black Sharpie. Black Sharpie didn't work so well. I did 2 coats of red Sharpie, and it worked really well. First, yes, 2 coats actually does do a better job. I did the black Sharpie and it didn't work very well. I did 3 coats of black and it just wouldn't pick up. I ended up using a gray Sharpie and that did a whole lot better. So etching on glass, you can make your own salt and pepper shakers or a pepper and cinnamon sugar shaker. Because at my parents' house, my dad has this habit of setting them down in odd places and picks up the wrong one and puts pepper on his toast instead of cinnamon sugar on his toast. While it is hilarious, I do feel a little bit bad for him at times. So we did correct this a little bit for him. Hopefully he'll realize the red one, bad, and the other one is good. See if this helps him out a little bit. Yes, I only put it on one side, not all 4 sides. So there's only a 1 in 4 chance that he'll actually see the engraving on it. But the holidays are coming up. I thought I might be a little bit nice to him for the holidays. All right, in the next section here, you'll see me talk about setting this up, the power settings and the speed settings, and I changed the lines per inch. So make sure you check all the settings that I'm using before you give this one a try at home, guys. Remember, like, subscribe, and check out the next section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, guys, so here's our project for today. We're going to be lasering onto glass, and I created a glass setting, and I will try to remember to put these settings down below. I increased the lines per inch. Normally I would do 225. We're going to be doing 270 lines per inch. We're going to run a speed of 960, and our power is 68. Now I tested this out in some scrap glass earlier, so I know that our settings are good for the glass that I did as a test. And I'm hoping this is going to work because I only get 2 tries at this little project. And I'm assuming that if you're seeing this video that it did work. Otherwise, I probably didn't put it up on YouTube. Alright, so we're all lined up the best that we can. We're going to ignore our outside box that was just there for us to line up on. We have our glass settings selected, and we're set for an autofocus. So I put tape on there to help with the auto-focusing. And hopefully I'm low enough, and I'm hearing the laser move right now, that we're not going to hit the glass jars. I did take the crumb tray out and I put our little risers on, our little platform. So hopefully the laser says that we're okay. And I don't know that I need tape on glass, but I'm assuming it's going to help at least with my focusing. Alright, only 10 minutes for this little project. Let's go ahead and run this and see how it comes out.